are battling a large wildfire. Heidi Hatch from our Sinclair sister station in Salt Lake City joins us now live to explain how those crews are working through the heat.
Well, Brent, this is a massive fire right now. They're calling it unprecedented and in the 1%. We are actually at ground zero for firefighters in Parowan, Utah. It's just north of where it started in Brian Head. Let me give you a look behind me here. This is the mountain. It goes on the other side to Panguitch, if you know the area. And you can see the plume of smoke coming up over top of the mountain. It gets larger and smaller throughout the day as the winds change, but this is a fire that is unruly. They're calling it a monster and one they just can't get a handle on. Yesterday at the same time, our numbers were 12,000. This morning when we woke up, infrared readings said it was at 28,000 acres. 9 homes were lost last night, and then another 6 outbuildings, bringing it to a total of 13 homes that have been lost. Most of these are summer homes or cabins for people, but it's emotional because these are homes that have been handed down from generation to generation. They're for family reunions, and there's a lot of meaning that's being lost. Firefighters are working their hardest to save absolutely everything, but at this point, this fire is seeming to be unstoppable. Yesterday, we had 500 firefighters here on scene, and now we have 800 tonight. Those numbers will likely grow. In Idaho, you're in the same region of fires here as Utah. It's a 5-state region. They say this is the #1 priority because they say they've really got to get all hands on deck to get this under control. Mother Nature, Brent, they're saying will hopefully help them early next week.
And Heidi, is the town of Brian Head still evacuated?
It is still evacuated, and at this point it'd be tough to give you all of the evacuations because it's been moving out really in every direction right now. So more and more towns each day are getting evacuated. We'll post those all online and share them with your station too so people can check those out. But a lot of people didn't even know this fire was going on. We were at a roadblock earlier. They were coming for a weekend vacation or a trip, having no idea this fire was going on, and then being met with the news that they couldn't get to their house. They have no idea if it's still standing and don't know when they'll find out if it is. So tough times for the firefighters and the families here waiting for word of what happens next.
Yeah, and Heidi, talk to us more about the tough times for the firefighters because I know southern Utah can get awfully hot.
It is awfully hot. A little south of us in St. George, it's been 115 degrees, not quite as hot up here. But right now, there's no humidity. The brush is extremely dry all around us. And the wind has really been picking up. It's calmed down for a minute right now, but through the night, it really has been pushing it up. They say in one night, last night, they couldn't count how many miles, but it was making 3-mile runs up a mountain. And usually a mountain or hillside can stop that fire the night before, making an 8-mile run. So at this point, firefighters are trying to do damage control, but they're really not in control. And they say they understand that right now, and they really need some help in the weather department.
Heidi Hatch, thank you for your report. Heidi with our sister station in